Good day, crafty chums, and how are you today? It's Nikki here, aka Carson Cat, aka Carson Cat's Life. Just having a quick look to see whether I'm lopsided or not, and I think I am, but hey ho. We've been slightly the boat is being slightly blown over at the moment, and so I'm really quite uncomfortable. But anyway, here we are. It's been a while since I did a vlog, and you know, my month in review. I've done so much since my last one. Hubby's had an operation, he's been sick, I've been sick. I had a fall, I've hurt my hand. It's making things difficult to undo and grip and grab, and so it's impeding me a little bit, but I'm still crafting. Yes, I am. Just a little bit slower than I would do normally, because I'm in a bit of pain with it. It's quite uncomfortable, you know. It's this hand, which isn't my dominant hand, which is good. It's not the hand that I, you know, do lots of things with, but it's the hand that assists you, and you don't realise how much your other hand assists you in what you do until you injure it, and then it's like, oh wow. Quite a shock really, but anyway, let's get on. So my month in review might go over to the previous month, might not, because I can't quite remember what I did. I try to keep track of things. Also, I've sent things off in swaps and things like that, so some of the things I no longer have. I'll start with my cards, because I know a lot of you don't like my cards. But I'll start with that because I've done them anyway, and they're crafting and everything else, so you know, tough. I did some swing easel cards, and this is the first one. Just have a quick glance, make sure I'm in camera shot there. So that was my prototype one, and this, I think this was the actual one I did on the video, was that one there. So they're actually very nice cards, and they pop up on this little tab here. And see, look, using my hand, see how it assists you. So it's yeah, so very pretty card. I liked that. This is one that I was going to make on camera, but decided not to. I just made it anyway. It's a fairly simple card, just, you know, stamped image on the paper. No, I didn't do paper piecing on that one. I was going to do paper piecing, decided not to, because I decided not to do the card. Popped up little butterfly, and quite a simple card, very nice. This was another simple card that I did. Just seeing that it's coming into focus, probably not. So yeah, masculine card. I've been into my masculine cards. At the moment I'm doing one of my card videos is in a collaboration with Mei and Gareth Frewer from G's Creations and G's Emporium. He's got a little shop online as well, and it's a masculine card. And during the video hop, in which 26 of us have taken part in this masculine card hop, it's a competition, and you watch through the videos to get a letter from My Daddy's Toolbox, collect all 26. On Gareth's last video, which I believe is on the 5th of June, which will be Sunday, he will tell you how to enter the competition, and that's that. So this is my prototype of the card that I actually made on the video. So it's a nice little pop-up box card. So there's that one there, and of course they shut flap. They're shut flat even to get put into a envelope. So there's that one there, which was the prototype, and this is the one that I actually made on the video. So it's that one there, of course, and they pop up like that. You do have a section on the back to write on, and they're really nice cards to make. And it's graphic 45, and I've decided I love graphic 45 paper. It's really good. So that's the cards out the way. I'll move on to index cards next. And if you hear a creaking, what it is it's not actually the chair. When I go like this, my chair sits on a solid slab of wood, and the wood is cut into a V shape because my crafting room goes into a V shape here. That's the front there, that's the back of the boat there, so it goes up to the point at the front of the boat. And so I've got this board that sits on a like a, I don't know, a little shelf thing. So the board sits on there. My chair is bolted down to the board, but the board is bolted down to anything, and it's got this slight movement on there, and of course when I go like that it creaks. So I apologise for that. Nothing I can do about it, nothing at all. Anyway, index cards. So we're going through May, aren't we? So my monthly review for May. So this was my 8th of May card, using up scraps, which I normally do. And this was the 29th of May. That was a scrap card as well. I'm hiding the one underneath because it's a June one, and that's videos coming up this Sunday. And I'm not going to give you a sneaky peeky preview. No, I'm not. You'll have to watch on Sunday. So that's good. A recent project I just did actually was this stick pin one, and it's a cute little felt and lace little needle pin thing to put either stick pins in or your little pins for sewing, or your needles for sewing or whatever. And Josie left me a comment saying it's too small. Well, it might be too small for Josie's stick pins, but it's not too small for my stick pins, Josie. I actually sent her I messaged her and sent her a photograph. I've got a stick pin here. These are my stick pins, and I just want to show you that actually my stick pins do fit, and they fit nicely in there. Look, can you see that? Plenty of room, Josie. Plenty of room. Plenty of room for stick pins in there. Actually, I'll stick a couple more in so you can see the full effect of that. Some of you on my last video were saying about my cold. I'm over it. I am. So there you go, a few more stick pins just to show you that they do fit, and they're quite nice. I'm not the most brilliant stick pin maker, but I do have some there. In my cute little box I made, altered box, covered in lace and things. That's good. I've actually changed the didn't like the colour of the frame that I've got on there, so I actually changed the colour of it. Was purple, so I tried to change it with some I'm looking to see if I'm in camp so I can point out. See, look, purple. I tried to tone it down a bit, but I wish I'd left it purple now. Anyway, just to show you, I do actually use what I make. I make it, and I don't make it if I'm not going to use it. If it's not going to be useful, I won't make it, and I won't keep it because I can't store things that aren't useful on the boat because there's just not enough room. I mean, it's crazy, but there you go. So I did an altered canvas here, and it's made from cardboard. I call it canvas, but it's cardboard. And there's that, and it's going to a friend because I can't keep that one on board because yeah, and I don't want to throw it away, and I don't, you know, sometimes I'll disassemble things and then remake something else, which I do as well because I don't have the storage space. I actually don't have the money to buy lots of things, but you know, I do have quite a lot of stuff. But yeah, but I don't have lots of storage room, so you know. Do you know, I was going to show you a painting that I did last night, which would be a June thing, but I really liked it. It was a watercolour that I did along with Gina Bronze Irons. She does a live watercolour Wednesday, and I like. So I didn't do it yesterday. I did it the day before, and I like. I like watercolour, but I need to practice to bring up my skill level, which is like 0. I'd like to get to at least 1. But I can't find find it. No, I don't know where it's gone. It's in the mess here somewhere. Anyway, so I've got to clean up soon because we're sailing again and we're off to Norway. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Cuz. Anyway, yeah, so this weekend I've got to pack everything away again and go, but don't worry, I've made lots of videos for you to watch while I'm out sailing, so you know, and then I'll be recording my sailing videos and they won't go up till probably next year because I've still got a load that I've got to upload to YouTube, and you know, but my life is crazy I tell you, cray and quite often I just don't have the time to do that, so yeah, I need to make the time not to be naughty. So that was that. And of course I do lots of art journaling every week. It's not my favourite thing, but I persevere, you know, because sometimes you just got to do it. Yeah, so this isn't these two weren't June ones, they were April, but I thought I'd include them anyway because they're a bit different to what I normally do, that one and that one. And my book is really more or less finished. Journal, I've actually finished the journal, and I made a tag and couldn't do anything with it, so I stuck it on a page because you can do that too. There's nothing wrong with that. And then there was Charcoal Girl, and what I've done as well is it's charcoal drawing, and of course you know charcoal smudges, but it won't smudge anymore because no, it won't smudge anymore because I've actually sprayed it with hairspray. I don't have any fancy fixatives or anything, but I do have some cheap hairspray that I use to work with my drawings to fix her. See how big she is? I told you she was big. She's bigger than me. I told you she had a big face, a big head. Yes, I did. So anyway, that's my journal more or less completed. So that's one. So I'm into my second journal. I'll just pop that out the way, otherwise it will get crazy in here. And so there's this one here, and I really like this one actually because it's nice and bright. Oh look, do you see it changed colour on me? I don't know if that changes colour while you're watching that, but that changed colour on me. It must be picking up the colours in the in the journal page and then adjusting for the colours. So anyway, so there's that. I actually really like that one. There's not many of my art journal pages I really like, but that was one of them. Cinnamon Cooney, her channel, love her, and the Art Sherpa of course, and she did an owl drawing, and I don't know whether you can see that, but I was just drawing along with her while she did her owl drawing, and I haven't painted it yet because I really like the drawing. And I'm worried that if I paint it I'll muck it up, so you know, I'm not being brave on that one, am I? And I've got a couple more pages which are June. I won't give you a sneaky peeky, you'll have to wait to see the journal pages this month. As I say, I've recorded them already and scheduled them so that you'll be able to see them while I'm sailing. You might, oh, Cinnamon Cooney, yeah. I did an abstract butterfly painting along with her as well. I watched the live stream, and then afterwards I did the painting, and that's what I came up with. It's quite nice. In fact, I like this so much I've actually varnished it as well. It's only on paper. She does hers on canvas, of course, and don't have canvas. I definitely couldn't have a stretch canvas, you know, the box one that come, you know, it's just too big that I just couldn't put it anywhere. But I could do canvas board. So I'm on the lookout for some large canvas boards to play around and, you know, paint canvases with and that. So yeah, this is just on watercolour paper because it's the thickest paper that I have on board. And so yeah, I quite like it. It's quite nice. And it was a palette knife technique, but I don't have a palette knife. Well, I didn't have there. I went out afterwards and bought some plastic ones, and I don't know where they are. Yeah, I need to tidy up. What happens is that sometimes as well, when I tidy up, when I put stuff away to go sailing, what happens is I never find it again afterwards. I think, oh, I'll put this here and I'll put this here, and then when I unpack everything, I can't find it, you know, and I've lost a couple of things now. So hey, I hope those palette knives, it was only a cheap plastic set, it only cost me $2.99, so it's okay. You know, it's not like it was an expensive set or anything. So, but what was I going to say? Oh, so yes, I didn't have it. I couldn't find my scrapers, either my credit card scrapers, but I've managed to find one now. I had to go searching for this one, and I didn't use it on this. What I did was I got a piece of cardboard, and I painted that with a strip of cardboard. And I didn't video it because I didn't think it was going to be a good video. It's not my project anyway, you know, it's Cinnamon Cooney's, so, you know, I really wasn't. But using the cardboard as a scraper, as a palette knife, could have been interesting. So I could have done that from that view. But, you know, Cinnamon Cooney, Art Sherpa, love her, love the project she does, and she doesn't get enough views on her live stream. She should do, because she's brilliant, and I really love her work. So pop that back. Oh, wish I could find that watercolour. Do you know, I've popped it somewhere safe. Should have put it in my art journal. Anyway, so yeah, so I made this yesterday, and it's like a little wallet, document wallet thing, and it's going to be going to go in my next this is going to go out in my next happy mail, because I just like to send happy mail to the people in the group every now and again. You know, I'll just pick someone at random and then send them some happy mail. So so yeah, so I made this one. It's a nice little, just a wallet, and it opens up like this, like this, like this, like this, and it's just got, so, you know, it's just going to contain little bits of happy mail when I finish it off. And so yes, so that's a little sneaky peeky of some happy mail I'm going to send out, because I just do that. Yeah, because I like to do that, so that's nice. I'm not going to do a video on how to make that, because it's a where did I get it from? It's a Paper Phenomenon tutorial, and you have to pay for them, and of course I only paid for the personal use thing, so I can't show you, otherwise, you know, it's all copyrighted and everything, so, you know, you get into trouble if you do that kind of thing, so don't do it. As you may or may not know, I have a another Facebook group along with Eleni, and Eleni, S-E-L-E-N-I, capital S dot Eleni S, and she is a fabulous artist of girl faces. If you want to see how to paint a girl face, go to her channel and watch her videos. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. Anyway, so yeah, so I've got a Facebook group with her, and it's called the 12 Months of Mermaids Challenge, and it's just challenging you to either draw, paint, sculpt, knit, whatever, a mermaid once a month for 12 months. And those 12 months can start anytime during the year. It can start, and just do it for 12 months. And for me, because I'm trying to improve my painting, all of mine are going to be paintings, because of course, you know that unless you practice something over and over and over again, you're not going to improve. You can't expect to improve unless you continually give it a go. So I'm painting mad at the moment, acrylics and watercolour. I'm doing both. And so for me, the 12 Months of Mermaid is a way for me to improve my painting, and it does need improving. It does. you know, I'll admit it. So this was, yeah, my 12 Months of Mermaid. I did one as an ATC, just a little one. Sometimes if you do little ones, I'm looking to see that it's coming in focus, and it's not, is it? For me, that's not in focus. I wonder if it is for you. So yeah, so I did an ATC mermaid there, and with watercolour, which is good. You do watercolour, you know. Sometimes a little ATC is good because it can help you improve. So I did a couple of mermaids. This is one on a rock, you know, a little bit of the back. Didn't like the hair, how that turned out, but you know, it's okay. It's a nice composition, so that's good. And I think, yep, got that one there where I tried just to do with this one. I just tried to make a really dark and vibrant, can you have such a thing, dark and vibrant background to help the mermaid pop out a little bit from the page, which she did. And I won't show you June's because that went out yesterday, so yeah. And but I will show you one I did in April, because I want to, because I've got her and she's okay. I actually, what I like about her is her fins in the back, but you see the background, it's really wishy-washy. So on that, so I concentrated on that one, on a darker, vibrant background to help the mermaid pop, because otherwise she's a bit lost. I think she's lost on the page, really. You know, she's not vibrant enough. So, you know, it's good to do practice to do these things, and that's the challenge. It's not, you know, I'm not going to tell you to use, like, put a shell in the picture or make bubbles or you know, or anything like that. It's a personal journey for you over 12 months, so that you can take something maybe that you're weak on, like me for painting, and just practice and improve that. So it's a personal challenge, a personal growth thing, I think. That's what I think is going to happen with me anyway, and I hope that happens for you too. And now I forget the lady's name. She in the group, she just posted a picture of some 3 mermaids that she's done. Absolutely awesome, and she's used pegs. If you want to see what she did, come over to the 12 Months of Mermaid Challenge group on Facebook and see what she did, because it is awesome. Very creative, very, very creative. As she said, you know, she doesn't, I think she's the lady who said she doesn't draw or paint or like that, so she's creating her mermaids from other things. Fabulous, awesome. She's doing a great job, and I love her creativity with that as well, so that's good. And so that was my basically my month in review. Have I got anything else to say? I'm going sailing, but the videos will continue, so don't worry. And I'm going to be doing a couple more today after I finish this, so that hopefully I've got everything covered. Don't forget to join us for our next hashtag event this month. Okay, it's on the 16th of June, and it's the I'm not allowed to give you the name, am I? Bleep that one out. So anyway, 16th of June, hashtag event for international crafters. Look out for that one. Aye. Bleep that one out. Yes, I will. Or edit it. It's always the other way as well, isn't it? Sure, anyway, I hope you managed to keep up with me and didn't get too bored by that. I'm sure that went on for ages and ages. 25 minutes. Wow, there you go. Who knew I could blabber on for so long? Must have been the coffee, which is now cold. See you again soon. Don't forget, it's a Cat's Life. Bye.